Grant, you must be bitterly disappointed with the outcome today's match against Dumbarton.
Yes, definitely. Obviously, we got ourselves in quite a good positions, ahead in the game. And it's similar to last week, we lose a goal so late in the game that there's no recovery, and it's very disappointing from my point of view. The goals that we lost, one of the great goals. As you say, I'm very disappointed.
Feel we to take advantage of the pressure that we had in the first half seems to have come back to haunt us.
Yeah, definitely. Felt in the first half we had a lot of the ball. We were getting guys into good areas, creating chances. And we get ourselves ahead in the game. But we switch off, we allow them to get back in the game, and we do great. We get ourselves ahead again. We get a great opportunity. It would have been a great 3 points to take today, but we switch off, and so late in the game, as I say, we lose a bad goal, and it allows them to come away with a point from.
Alan Walker nearly nicks it at the end, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. I'm imagining that dressing room's every bit as dejected as the supporters are heading away home after the match.
Yeah, definitely. The players are. Their heads are down. Because we were ahead twice in the game. We got a couple of opportunities late in the game to go and kill the game off, and we never took them. And then obviously Alan gets a good chance at the end. Makes the keeper make a save. But in games like this, you've got to be clinical, and you've got to be taking any opportunity that comes along, and killing teams off.
They remained positive even after going 2-1 up with the two strikers staying on, and it seems one of these where managers are kind of sometimes damned if they do and damned if they don't. We go nick a third and you get all the praises. We don't round things off, and people are saying, why did we not tighten up the midfield? It's a difficult one to call.
Yeah, definitely. As I say, I take the responsibility for the decisions, and that's the decision I wanted to go with today. I wanted to win this game today, and that's why I left it as it was. Obviously they come back and they score so late in the game, which is difficult to take. But still felt that we were a threat going forward. With the pace in the wide areas, and obviously Brian and Spencer are two players that have been getting goals in recent weeks, and that's why I left it as it was. I wanted to go and win the game.
Man of the match performance from the sponsors from Dave McGurn. I thought not only the quality of the saves that he made, but his concentration throughout the 90 minutes was excellent.
Yeah, definitely. That's one thing that Davey's concentration is always magnificent, and he was called upon today, to make some important saves, and that's why obviously Davey's a top class goalkeeper. He's one of the best in the league.
The international break coming up, what will the kind of week or so look like for the players? And I know that you'll be kind of reviewing the video footage and such like. What kind of lessons do you need the players to take into the Cowdenbeath match?
We've got to learn not to lose goals the way that we're losing them at this moment in time. There's last week we lose a goal so late in the game. It's a free header. There's today it's another header in the box. It's one of these things that you don't want to lose any goals. You can always revert back to somewhere why a goal was lost, and we'll certainly do that this week.
We certainly know we constantly say how tight this division is, but our last 3 league games we've taken kind of 2 points from 9, and I think if things had gone our way, we certainly could have taken all 9. So there are positives there that we can build on. It's just about trying to close out games.
Yeah, that's right. You see that obviously there's positives to take. There was opportunities to take them, but we haven't taken the opportunities, and we've got to learn for that. At the end of the day, there was 3 points there for us to take today. But credit to Dumbarton, they've got to take a lot of applause from that today. Where they went about the second half, but for us it's a big disappointment.
I think for Dumbarton they'd taken 1 point from 7 games, but they certainly didn't come to Starks Park to sit in, and they had a real go. That was encouraging to see.
No, not at all. I don't think they've sat in any game they've played, certainly any that we've watched them. They've had a go at teams, and according to them they've played well in a lot of games, and today, the second half, I thought that Dumbarton tried to knock the ball about, and at the end of the day they scored 2 goals coming to Starks Park.
Next up's a derby match against Cowdenbeath. Is that maybe just the kind of fixture that we need when we get the boots back on and head along to Central Park?
Yeah, definitely. These games are always good games to be involved in, and it's got that derby edge to it. Obviously, we haven't got a game this week, which is disappointing, because after a game like that or a result like that, you want to get straight back into it, and get the spirits lifted. But we've just got to get back on the training pitch and work towards the Cowdenbeath game.
Will you look to arrange a bounce match, or will we be looking at the kind of reserve league to keep people match fit?
We've got the reserve league, which is great for any of the guys that aren't playing at this moment in time, and we'll assess this week's training as we see fit.